other than the legendary Mr. Dapper Dan.
This fight I'm fighting now didn't just start here with Gucci. This didn't start with Gucci. I've been in a 50-year-old fight, and I got another one to come. They didn't take Harlem from us. We gave it away. You listened to the wrong people. They said, burn, baby, burn. And I got articles on that. Burn, baby, burn. That's what the Panthers were saying back then. We burned down our own goddamn community, didn't want to leave it no more, walked away from it instead of fixing it up. But I wasn't going nowhere. I fixed my own brownstone up and stayed in Harlem. Been there all my life.
I am Brandis Daniel. I'm the CEO and founder of Harlem's Fashion Row. Thank you guys so much. We are a platform that gives a voice to multicultural fashion designers, and we do that in New York and at large, and we've been in business since 2007. So clearly I love all things Harlem and all things fashion. That is why I am so excited to sit and talk with our guest of honor tonight, Mr. Dapper Dan. I want to thank Sean Outler, Macy's Chief Diversity Officer, and Mr. Boza Rivers of the Harlem Chamber of Commerce for giving us context and setting the scene for tonight's event. And I want to thank Macy's for having me. I'm so honored. And I want to thank all of our distinguished guests that are here, and for all of you who came out in a snowstorm. Give it up for yourselves. The man we're going to be spending the next hour listening to is a Harlem icon, which makes him the perfect person to help Macy's celebrate the 100th year of the Harlem Renaissance. Furthermore, he's a fashion icon. And not there's that, he's an icon for Black culture. Right? Y'all can give it up for that. For those of you who may not be familiar with him or his story, you are in for a treat. And for those of us who feel like we know him already, I can guarantee you're gonna learn something new tonight. So without further ado, I wanna welcome to the stage none other than the legendary Mr. Dapper Dan. Dap, there is a lot going on right now. Do you have your microphone?
Great, I got a mission here. I got a big mission here. And if you don't mind, I'd like to step in and
let's do it. Let's go.
Listen, I know y'all, there's a lot of controversy going on social media, and there's a lot of young people who watch social media. And there's a lot of things that they don't know. So what I want to do tonight, I'm being filmed so that we can put this on social media so young people can play it over and over again. So I'm going to introduce some information before we go into who I am.
Yeah. All right, are y'all ready? Got the cameras out?
All right.
It's a Harlem thing.
Activism, so young people can be up to date on what I'm talking about. Activism consists of efforts to promote, impede, direct, or intervene in social, political, economical, or environmental reform with the desire to make changes in society. Forms of activism range from the mandate building in the community, including writing letters to newspapers, petitioning elected officials, running or contributing to a political campaign, preferential patronage or boycotts of business and demonstrations, forms of activism like rallies, street marches, strikes, sit-ins, or hunger strikes. Activism may be performed on a day-to-day basis or a wide variety of ways, including through the creation of art activism, computer hacking, hacktivism, or simply one chooses to spend their money, economic activism. For example, the refusal to buy clothes or other merchandise from a company that protests against exploitation of workers or of a company could be considered an expression of activism. However, the most highly visible impact of activism often comes in the form of collective action. Collective action in which numerous individuals coordinate an act of protest together in order to make a bigger impact. Collective actions that is purposeful, organized, and sustained over a period of time becomes known as social movement. Historically, activists have used literature, including pamphlets, tracts, and books, to disseminate their message and attempt to persuade their readers of the justice of their cause. Research has now begun to explore how contemporary activist groups use social media to facilitate civic engagement and collective action, combining political with technology. Okay, that's part one. Okay, we're going to talk about activists. A lot of young people don't understand where this movement and activism started about. So we're going to start with two giants. The debate between W.E.B. Du Bois and Booker T. Washington. Two great leaders of the black community in the late 19th and 20th century were W.E.B. Du Bois and Booker T. Washington. However, they sharply disagreed on strategies for black social economic progress. Their opposing philosophies can be found in much of today's discussions over how to end class, racial injustice, what is the role of black leadership, and what the haves and the have-not in black communities should do. Booker T. Washington, educator, reformer, and the most influential black leader of his time, preached a philosophy of self-help, racial solidarity, and accommodation. He urged blacks to accept discrimination for the time being, concentrate on elevating themselves through hard work and material prosperity. He believed in education in crafts, industrial and farming skills, and the cultivation of virtues, patience, and enterprise, and thrift. This, he said, would win the respect of whites and lead to African Americans being fully accepted as citizens and integrated into all strata of society. However, W.E. Du Bois, a towering black intellectual scholar and political thinker, said, no, Washington, strategy will only serve to perpetuate white oppression. Du Bois advocated political action, a civil rights agenda. He helped found the NAACP. In addition, he argued that social change could be accomplished by developing a small group of college-educated blacks he called the talented 10. The black race, like all races, is going to be saved by the exceptional men. The problem of educating them among Negroes must first of all deal with the talented 10. In this problem of developing the best of his race, that they may guide the mass away from contamination and death from the worst of the race. At the time, the Washington Du Bois dispute polarized African American leaders into wings. The conservative supported of the Washington and his radical critics, and Du Bois philosophy.
Yeah, I ain't ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, first let's talk about Jackie Robinson in relationship to what's going on here today. What did Jackie Robinson do? Jackie Robinson came over from the Negro League. You understand that? From the Negro League and integrated baseball. Now when you look at baseball today, what do you see? The majority of the baseball players, or maybe 25 or 50% of the baseball players, of African American or of people of color, growing. Nathaniel Sweetwater Clifton, he came over from the Harlem Globetrotters. When I was growing up, the Harlem Globetrotters was the only black team we had. We had to watch them on TV. They couldn't even go across the Mason-Dixon line. With Nathaniel Sweetwater Clifton, when he crossed over and went to the NBA, he opened up the doors for the NBA for all black. We are 80% of the NBA now. Bro. Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks. We had to sit in the back of the bus. She said, I'm not going for it. And because she's not going for it, we was able to sit where we want on the bus. But not only that, now we bus drivers. Rolling.
The social media posts.
John Lewis. Y'all know who John Lewis was? Yes. Y'all remember he sat at that counter and he couldn't eat? He said, I'm eating here. Now we all eating where we want to eat. And let me tell you something else about John Lewis, right? Not only did he integrate all the restaurants in the United States, now he's a congressman and he's leading the charge to bring Donald Trump to justice. That's right. Bro, everybody knows this. This is self-explanatory. If we wasn't able to go to these schools and if we didn't educate ourselves, we would not be where we are today. And we are where we are today because of this. Bro. Now, y'all know who she is? She is the CEO for the Dallas Mavericks when they were discriminating against women. Now 50%, since she's been there, 50% of the Dallas Mavericks are being run by women. Okay, I'm ready for the questions.
Can we take a moment and dap that? Can we take a moment? I might have to go without.
Oh, you know what? Hold up, I forgot me. Hold up. Go back. Y'all don't even know my history. Let's do it. Yeah, put it back, because I left me out. I'm concentrating on all them giants. I forgot to mention. I'm not playing with this game. I know how y'all came in. I know y'all came to yell and shout, but I got it for you today. You think I'm going to lay it down? You think I've been in lane? Y'all don't even know what this journey been like for 50 years. You know what I tell you. You see what this is? You see what this is? What that say? 40 acres in the mule. Yes. Spike Lee was in grade school when I was writing for this newspaper. You hear what I'm saying? Now, and look at this. Take a look at this. This is what I told Harlem. I say, Harlem, gentrification is coming to Harlem. 1968. I said, gentrification is coming to Harlem. You see this here? This is the state building before it was built. I took a prototype of the state building, put it on the front page of the 40 Acres in the Mule, and made it look like a Trojan horse because that's how they got in. That's how they got in. Nobody listened to me. The first time I got some money, I bought me a brownstone in Harlem. I've been in Harlem all my life and I'm not going nowhere. I ran when they raided my store and I had to sleep. Me and my wife and my son, Jelani, was grown now. We had to snuggle up together because I couldn't buy all, but I wasn't moving. You know, so we need to tell that story. I told black folks, don't move. Don't move. This fight I'm fighting now didn't just start here with Gucci. This didn't start with Gucci. I've been doing a 50-year-old fight, and I got another one to come.
That's right.
So let me tell you something. The same way we gave away Harlem, they didn't take Harlem from us. We gave it away. You listen to the wrong people. They said, burn, baby, burn. And I got articles on that. Burn, baby, burn. That's what the Panthers were saying back then. We burned down our own goddamn community, didn't want to leave it no more, walked away from it instead of fixing it up. But I wasn't going nowhere. I fixed my own brownstone up and stayed in Harlem. Been there all my life. With the burn, baby, burn. Keep following the burn, baby, burn. We got to get inside if you want to change something. Questions?
Emotional? I hope you guys really felt that because I'm totally feeling that. Dap, you talked about Harlem and what you had to do to stay in Harlem and the sacrifices you had to make to stay in Harlem when it wasn't easy and when they raided your store and when you didn't have the resources. What makes Harlem so special?
Well, what a lot of people don't realize is that I'm from East Harlem, but all Harlem is the same. And the community I grew up with, what made it so unique was I didn't realize till I went to other cities how unique Harlem